Hi, welcome to this edition of Country Cooking. We're doing our second show for the month. This one here is called Easy as 1, 2, 3 Chicken Bake. And it's very simple. It's very few ingredients. It's 5 ingredients. So anybody can do it. It's just 45 minutes in the oven, so maybe hour tops and you can have supper ready. If you're gonna make baked potatoes, you might wanna add a little extra, put your potatoes in while you're prepping here. But what we're gonna start with is we need 3/4 of a cup of cornflakes crushed. And I actually did a full cup because I like to add the extra crumbs to the pan when I make it. So we're gonna add those to the bowl. And then we need to add 3/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. And then we need one 1-ounce package of the Italian seasoning dressing or recipe mix. You buy it in the grocery store, buy your bottled dressings and stuff, or your ranch Hidden Valley. You mix that all up, enough to coat your chicken breast. And the recipe calls for 8 chicken breasts. Today I'm only doing 7 because there's not going to be 8 of us here. So we'll mix this all up. I've already washed and trimmed the chicken, got all the extra stuff off that I didn't want on there, and made sure that it's clean. You want to make sure when you're working with poultry that you wash it so nobody ends up with salmonella. Okay, then you just put your chicken in here to coat it. And then you're just going to put it in your 9x13 cake pan. I'm using a cake pan today. I'm not got my glass one. It's probably in the freezer with leftovers in it, so I'll have to just tip it so you guys can see this. I think I want to get these a little wetter so that the crumbs stick to it better. And like I said, this here is really quite simple to make. It's good with baked potatoes. If you want, you can make mashed potatoes if you're the type of people that don't mind not having gravy. At our house, it seems like when we have mashed potatoes, we want to have the gravy to go with it, but this works. And then got the last one here. So we're just going to put that in the pan. And then I'm going to sprinkle some of these extra crumbs on top so that we got some of that crunch. And then we are going to take 1/3 cup melted margarine, which I've already melted, and we're just going to drizzle it over the chicken. My bowl is warm. And you just pour that over it. It's going to help coat your pan so that your chicken's not going to stick real bad either. So, okay. We're going to bake it at 350 degrees for 45 minutes, and then we will, or until your chicken runs clear, juices run clear, and then we'll be ready to pull this out. So I'm going to put this in the oven, get this cleaned up. We'll come back and we're going to make a wonderful dessert that's going to go with it. Okay, now that the chicken is in the oven, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start making, I call it easy lemon cake. We need 1 box of lemon cake mix. Three-fourths of a cup of oil. Three-fourths of a cup of water. Well, we'll do the eggs first. 4 eggs. Now this recipe says to blend about 4 minutes. It doesn't say beat, so I'm assuming they're saying that we're supposed to make it with a wooden spoon like grandmas used to do. So if you decide you don't want to blend it with a spoon and you're going to use a handheld mixer, cake mixes normally call for 2 minutes on your high or medium speed. I would do only 2 minutes. If you go a little longer, you might have a bit of a problem. So, and then 1 3-ounce package of lemon jello. So we're going to pour that in. And then we are going to add the 3/4 cup of water. And we're going to start the blending process. And you just want to mix it up all real good. Get those eggs going. You want your batter to be smooth, it said, so we'll just keep blending. I could stand here for 4 minutes and keep beating this. If you guys would want to go to a commercial with Valley or check out the home page where you can find all the recipes that have been on the country cooking episodes. You know, we're just about approaching our year on Valley's channel 290. You know, country cooking will be a year old now come April, and here we've got this show and 2 more after that, and then we're back to recording for April, so happy anniversary to us. Okay, I'm going to keep mixing this. I might cheat and get my mixer out. You don't need to listen to the noise, so they'll give you a commercial and we'll be right back.
This month, everything is only 99 cents. A new activation will only cost you 99 cents. The first month of service will cost you, that's right, 99 cents. You'll also get your choice of phone for just 99 cents. Call Valley today at 437-2615 for more information.
Okay, so we put the cake mix in and the oil, the 4 eggs and the packet of Jell-O, and then we added the 3/4 cup of water. And you know what? I'm not like the older generation. I cheated. I got my mixer out. So while you guys were at commercial, I used my mixer to mix it up. To me, it's smoother. It looks better. So whatever way you like it. So this is what it's going to look like. Kind of thick because you've got that Jell-O in there. And then we're going to go ahead and just pour it in the bundt pan. And Lisa did inform me that they still make these, so bundt pans aren't obsolete anymore. Or ever. I never were, I guess. I just don't look because I have one. Anyway, and then after we get this in the pan, we are going to put it in the 350-degree oven for 40 to 45 minutes. Anyway, this smells awesome. If you like lemon, you're really gonna like this cake because it's actually making my mouth almost water from the lemon. You know how lemons make you pucker? So, okay, got it in the pan. We're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes. When we get this in the oven, we're gonna make some baking powder biscuits, kind of the Red Lobster style. It's my version with cheese and garlic in it, so that we've got something to go with the chicken. I didn't get the potatoes baked. Pretend there's one on the plate. We'll have the cake and we'll have biscuits. I'll be right back.
Valley Telecommunications, the home team advantage.
This is the team you want on your side.
Taking you to the future with hometown pride.
Broadband, TV, phone services too.
Bringing the latest technology home to you. Valley Telecommunications, the home team advantage.
Okay, now that the cake is in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes, I'm really bad at setting timers. We're gonna go ahead and mix up the Bisquick garlic cheese biscuits. You want 2 1/4 cups of the Bisquick mix. If you have from scratch of the baking powder type biscuits and you wanna use your own recipe, that's okay too, but we're kind of trying to make this episode easy as 1, 2, 3s. So 2 1/4 cups of the mix, 2/3 cups of milk, and I think I'm going to add the garlic powder before I mix it so that it all gets incorporated, and about 1/2 teaspoon. Just mix that all up. Then we're going to add like 1/2 cup of cheese and blend it well. We're going to drop this by, just drop biscuits. I'm not rolling. We're going to just drop them. They'll have a little bit of character to each and every one of them. Okay, I've added the cheese and the garlic powder and the 2/3 cup milk, and it's still kind of thick, so you may want to have your milk on hand and just add a little bit more so that you incorporate all of your stuff together. Little at a time, just get it mixed up so that it blends and you'll be able to scoop it up without one large amount. Now these are going to be thick because of the cheese in it, but they'll come off the spoon okay. So anyway, then after you get that all mixed up, just take your tablespoon and drop chunks of it on your ungreased cookie sheet, and you're going to bake them in a 450-degree oven for, I think it's 8 to 10 minutes. So they'll be done about the time our chicken is done. Our cake won't be done quite as quickly, but it'll be okay. We'll make this all work. It's kind of like the Thanksgiving commercial with the crescent rolls. You might want to make them all about the same size so your kids don't fight over who gets the big one. And we are going to get probably a dozen out of this, or darn close to it. That one's kind of big. That one's a little bit too big. We'll get 12. This is my version of the Red Lobster biscuits. Very simple, very easy. It's got a little bit of a different twist to it. Like I said, in the oven for 450 degrees, 8 to 10 minutes. So I will put these in the oven and I'll be right back.
Learn to love your TV again. Get HD and DVR from Valley. Sign up for HD and DVR before February 28th for your chance to win one of 2 HD TVs free from Valley. Plus, get half off of your HD and DVR service for 3 months, upgraded equipment, and free installation. Call us today at 437-2615 to take advantage of this great offer.
All right, we got the cake flipped out. It was a little too warm to flip totally, but you'll get the idea. Then you're gonna poke it with the fork so that your icing, once we get it mixed up, can kind of drizzle down inside the cake too. So just poke it with a fork. And then we're gonna go ahead and take 2 cups of powdered sugar and about 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Again, I'm not gonna pour it all in right away because I'm not sure how the lemon juice and the powdered sugar is gonna work, but we want it to be able to pour it on. It's a pourable consistency. So we'll go this far and we'll leave a little bit and see what this does. Yeah, and then we're gonna need to use it all. So you're gonna pucker up pretty good with this cake because it's gonna be quite a lemony cake. If you think the lemon cake is enough with just the pudding and everything, or the jello and everything in the cake, and you wanna use just a powdered sugar and cream or powdered sugar and water, icing over the top, you can do that too, rather, you know, try it this way once, see if you like it. Okay, and then we're just gonna pour it over the cake. And let it drizzle on down. There, you guys won't even see where the cake ripped as I took it out of the pan. We'll just cover it all with icing. Okay. We'll let that sit for a minute while I go ahead. I'm going to get the chicken out of the oven. The biscuits are done. We're going to go ahead and plate this up for you guys, and we'll be right back.
Finally, an easy-to-use touchscreen computer is available now from Valley. Telekin comes with its software fully installed and ready to go right out of the box. Just connect your Telekin to the internet and enjoy the experience. Call Valley today at 437-2615 for all the details.
Okay, we've got our Easy as 1, 2, 3 chicken, our Red Lobster, Mary's version, biscuits, garlic cheese biscuits, and the lemon cake. So here you have something that was really quite simple for us to do. Cake takes 45 minutes plus cooling. The chicken is 45 minutes. The biscuits are 10. Throw your baked potatoes in. You've got a complete meal in a little under an hour. So they're easy, 1, 2, 3. This edition of Country Cooking. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Tune in next edition. We will be doing St. Patrick's Day. Beans March is coming up and St. Patty's Day is there. So we'll have a theme for that. Hope to see you then. Night. Bye.